So if you're interested in a fully serviced winter beater that actually has AC and everything works, is it still available? Of course it's still available. Where'd it go? Boy, did we have a video for you. Then what happens, Stu? Tell him. Tell him. Hey. We lost all the footage. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Transferred all my videos from my camera to my external hard drive. And I was gonna use my laptop on my downtime and do some editing, and I went to pull it up and I had no access to my hard drive. It locked me out of my hard drive. I have finally regained permissions so I could get back into my hard drive, and all of those files were lost or corrupt. Because I had to do a check on it and it got rid of all the corrupt files. So now I lost all my footage from Sunday. So let me get you guys caught up on what's going on. So on Sunday we took this thing, got it all buttoned up, took it, cleaned the inside, put it up on ramps, and power washed the engine where all the dirt and grease and stuff was. We used engine degreaser, got it all cleaned up. Then we took it out for the first test drive. Let me show you some of this clean interior. So anyways, we took this out for its first drive through Mexico, and everything was going great. And I got to a straight stretch, and I wanted to show you guys how sluggish these 4.3s were at 0 to 60. And this one was extremely sluggish. Uh-oh, this isn't good. We're gonna get stuck in Mexico. Well, then it picked back up again. Then it slowed down again. Then the check engine light started flashing, which for me was a relief, because I'm like, good, now I can see what's going on. We ended up getting it back home, checked the codes. We had 2 codes. One was for multiple cylinder misfire. The other one was for a the mass airflow sensor reading. So what we did was pull the mass airflow sensor, we cleaned it. I actually have mass airflow sensor cleaner here. Cleaned it out, sprayed it off, took it back out, and now it runs good. At first, whenever it was doing all that, I thought it was a transmission. It was acting kind of weird. It would not go into overdrive. I did check the transmission fluid when I got back, and it was at the very bottom of the high temperature mark, and we had run it for a little while. So I did get a quart of transmission fluid, so we're going to top it off. The transmission fluid was clear, looked good, but that wasn't our issue. Whenever you get a multiple cylinder misfire, or it's not up to operating temperature, you will not have overdrive. It won't let it kick in. So we're going to do that. And then also, you know how when I first got it, I said, I can smell antifreeze on this side of the engine bay. And then I found a little bit in the air box, and I was like, oh, well, to me, I was like, that's the smell. We got back, and I could smell it again. As it sat here and ran, well, there's not a puddle here now. It started dripping right here, and it ended up, we have a crack in the very top of the radiator on this side. So here, when I opened the hood, there was antifreeze on this ripple of the radiator. And if you look right here, let me get a light. you can see a small crack right there in that fin, and see how it's wet in that area. That is antifreeze. It is leaking. So I went ahead and recorded all of the ad footage that I wanted to make, which I lost, so I have to redo all of it. The only footage I still have left is I had the GoPro on the hood whenever I took it for a test drive, so there is a little bit of footage from that, but that's it. I ordered a radiator, and since we are doing the radiator and we're going to be draining all the coolant out, I also ordered a thermostat. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in here as well. Another issue I had was I had one turn signal bulb out. I replaced that. I actually had a bulb here, so I did fix that issue. So we will have this thing fixed this weekend when I get my radiator, and then I'll re-record all my ad footage, and it'll be in this video. I had to go back and watch the last episode. Here's another thing I didn't show you. I had runs on this side, so I color sanded it. Well, I ended up just respraying it, and the runs are gone. This side, I also resanded and resprayed, and it turned out really, really well. Now, it put some, it got some fish eyes on top of here, but it's already kind of rough up there, because I had reshaped that, but it's still not perfect. But it looks way better than what it did when I got it. So, look at the cleansiness, huh? So what I have here is a 2000 GMC Jimmy. It's a 4-wheel drive. I did a lot to this vehicle. First off, it's an R title because it got rear-ended. I did replace the bumper. It's an older style bumper. I still like it better. We did some paint work back here. There's still some scuffs right here. A little bit of dent work, but it's really not that noticeable. It's in good shape. I painted this arch black only because this side had a spot of rust in it right here, which I cut out and welded in new metal. So that's new metal in there, and also on the inside I plated that also as well, and it's all sealed up. I sprayed the whole underside with fluid film. If you're not familiar with fluid film, it is a waxy film that rust prevents everything underneath. You may be able to see some of it. It's a shiny surface, but I coated the whole frame, front to back, and cross members and everything underneath there. So this thing is good for winter. All of the tires are like new. I did not replace them. They came on it, but they all have lots of tread left.
As for under here, the AC wasn't working. I charged it, it worked, but then it lost charge again. The AC compressor was leaking. As you can see, there's a brand new AC compressor in there. There's also a new air filter. The radiator is going to be replaced till this video comes out because it has a small crack in it right here. So it will be replaced, and I also got a new thermostat to put in since I'm draining the coolant. The rear pinion seal was leaking. I replaced that. New gear oil in the rear, new diff gasket cover, new rear shackles. The passenger side was already replaced, as you can see. I just replaced the driver's side, and you can see the brand new bolts and the shackle in there. So if you're interested in a fully serviced winter beater that actually has AC and everything works, is it still available? Of course it's still available. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? And this thing is ready to go.
You take payments.
Do I look like a bank? You can go to the bank and get a loan. They'll do payments.
Wow, look at the wiper blades.
Yeah, so it can clean twice the rain off. It can take on 2 storms.
What's your bottom dollar?
My asking price is my bottom dollar.
Will you take trades? I have a 1995 Honda Civic Roller. It goes good downhill.
No trades. Cash only.
Do you have any more pictures?
You're here, take pictures of it yourself.
Okay.
So anyways, if you are actually interested in this, unlike him, then get a hold of me on Facebook, send me a message. If it's still up, it's still available. But anyways, this is going to be a good vehicle for somebody, so hit me up. Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to whine about?
I'm not worried, I'm just saying what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Why do you get up close in my face? I don't want to see this.
Stewie! What? Oh, I bugged him. Stewie! That's why you haven't been on the video, because you're sleeping. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that ad. We're going to be done with the Blazer very shortly. This just came in, like just now. So these radiators have a transmission and an oil cooler built into them. Kind of elaborate. So for the price, it was pretty good. It was like $85 shipped to my house. We will be throwing that in this weekend. It'll be on a different video. Also got a new thermostat that will go in with it. So I figured, why not? We have it apart. It did seem like it took a little bit longer to get up to temperature than what I would expect. So that's why I'm like, the coolant's gonna be out. It'll be a lot easier just to do it now, and it was $6. Go ahead, do it. So it's gonna be the end of this video. I spent a little bit of time editing, so I hope you enjoyed that. That was fun for me. You know, since I never have anybody here to video with. So if you like this video, go back and check out some of my other videos. Check out my merch on Teespring. Cold weather's coming. There's a bunch of t-shirts on there, a bunch of sweatshirts. Get yourself a sweatshirt. They're very warm. They're very nice. I'm actually going to order myself another sweatshirt. I only got one so far. I think I'm going to order another one tonight because I do like their sweatshirts. Very nice material. So if you haven't yet, consider subscribing. Hit the like button. And we'll see you on the next episode of Unwrapped.